This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2001 Dodge Ram 3500 quad cab. That is a four-door extra cab. Laramie SLT. Obviously, it's a dual rear wheel. It's also a 5.9 liter Cummins turbo diesel, and most importantly, it is a 6-speed manual transmission. Very important fact. It's on a clear title. Has 186,000 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Texas. We got it here. We give it a big 2-hour inspection. We take the wheels off, measurements, everything that we can find out. We do. We dig deep, and when we do, we print up a report on what we find. This is what it looks like. That includes pictures, undercarriage pictures, all kinds of stuff going on here. And at the end of the day, we fix what we need to fix, and we tell you what we didn't fix. The first thing you need to know is, obviously, it's got no cats and no muffler, which doesn't surprise diesel people, because obviously they run better without them. So the previous owner had them removed. It has brand new side mirrors. The front bumper is new. Steering gearbox is new. Power steering pump is new. Rear pads, they're actually rear brake shoes, and rear drums are new. The dash bezel, the bezel that goes around the instrument cluster, is new, and there's a dash cap on it. As you know, Dodges are famous for having cracked dashes. This is no different. This thing is not beautiful. It is on a clear title, which is unusual for a theft recovery. Whoever owned it before did put a nice set of new tires on it, which always indicates that somebody liked it enough to spend a bunch of money on tires right before it got stolen. But cosmetically on the exterior, the interior looks great. The exterior has dings and nicks and whatnot all over the place. So if you're looking for a beauty pageant winner, this is not it. Don't buy it. If you're looking for something that can pull forever and anything, this would be it. And when the tires are 95% tread, I'm just going to run around this thing real quickly. I've already told you it's ugly. So, you know, if that's not good enough, who knows? You're not listening. Ding here, ding there. Anyone who buys this for the looks is not mentally competent to buy a car. Dent there, down there. Door closes and shuts, and you don't hear wind noise, just so you know that. But of course, it's got the cracked deal over the wheel here, which is about par for the course. I don't know if anybody makes it 186,000 miles without cracking one of those. Usually both are broken on everything. Here's your tires. Like I said, 95% tread. It's got a big exhaust tip there. It's kind of cool. You got a heavy-duty rear bumper. Here's your light plug. You've got looks like they've got a gooseneck hitch in the middle, and then you got brackets for a fifth wheel hitch, which is kind of cool. Because it's the driver's side, they didn't crash this rear side. Apparently they were able to tell where they were on this side and not destroy this side. That said, it does have some issues because they never cleaned up after themselves when they gassed up. So they rubbed off some paint. And the passenger, the driver rear door, the driver front door, has the same dent that the other side has. Like I said, we're not dealing with a beauty queen here. All right, I'm going to fire this thing up. Open the hood. We got a new battery on this side. These are obviously the original fenders. Nothing's been replaced there. This is an original battery, so you have one new battery. VIN from Texas. This is the factory cream in. Back seat looks great. Here's your driver window. Passenger window, the tint's a little chinged up. You might want to just peel that off. But we're leaving it on in case you want to keep it. These are brand new mirrors, both sides. They work fine. Out, in, up, down. You got it. Let's see. No tilt. Oh yeah, you do. Tilt wheel right there. Obviously it's missing. When they stole it, they broke this piece. The plastic cover. Here's cruise control on and off. 186,473 miles. This cap is an aftermarket cap that covers up all the cracks on top of the dash, and it just glues down. You can see where it goes down. And this bezel is brand new also. Oh, you know what? There's the truck. I'm going to have somebody come over here and help me drive it. Obviously, I can't do a video and drive. Jason's going to come out here and help. Seats are in great shape. Oh, that might make a little bit of noise when we're driving down the road. Alright, how do we get this thing working? Here's your radio. We got air. Alright, here's your air conditioning. Settings, and it is blowing cold. Yes, it's all the way over here. All right, and the air blows cold. All right, let's go for a ride. Reverse. That's great in gear, and we're gonna take off. All right, this thing's being sold on a clear title. Is a theft recovery. Gone over what we've done to it and how ugly it is, but it runs great. So here's what you need to know. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you are going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is 3%, you come to Tucson, you're going to pay a total of 5% tax. That's your 3% plus our 2%, and a $250 dock fee. If you're one of our friends from Alaska who come here all the time, they have 0% in Alaska, so they pay 2% tax and $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, no dock fee, no taxes. You deal with your tax man and whatever you have to pay at motor vehicles yourself. We have a shipper. His name is Fred at Beacon Shipping Logistics. We do not arrange shipping for you, but his number is in the middle of our ad. His prices are right in the middle. I will tell you right now that everyone who finds the cheapest price on the internet waits forever for their vehicle if it ever leaves our place at all. So the price that you want to pay is right in the middle. Obviously too high is not good, but the cheapest never, ever, ever moves. People shop all the time, beat Fred, and then they end up calling Fred. So you might want to just cut out the middleman part, the 2 or 3 week delay, and just go to Fred. Or at least get Fred's opinion on what you're paying. Cheap is not good. 900 to Michigan, for instance, is never going to happen. But 1,300 did happen. Okay, those are the realities of it. Please get a deposit, and once we have a deposit, we have a deal. We'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. Lastly, this is the part of this I say in every video, not just for this truck, but every truck, every vehicle that we have gets this speech at the end. The makers, the people who actually built this truck, Dodge, or even if it was Porsche or Audi or Lamborghini or whoever, they have a certain number of miles and a certain number of years for their warranty, and they would give them longer warranties and more miles and whatever if they could, and charge you more money for them. But the fact is, they do not know what's going to happen after that. It could be catastrophic, so they just want out. If they want out, they know that they don't know what's going to happen. You can't assume that we would. If they know more than we know. So what we're saying is, this thing could show up at your house and run for 27 years without an oil change, or it could need a clutch in 300 miles. That being said, how is the clutch?
The clutch is fine.
The clutch is fine, okay? But that's just an example, all right? We've checked this thing over thoroughly. It's a really nice truck. Mechanically, it's great. Cosmetically, it's kind of ugly. Interior looks great. If the interior and if the exterior matched the interior, it would be unbelievable. But that being said, if you are risk averse at all, you cannot buy a used vehicle of any kind because you just don't know, especially when they're out of warranty. You just don't know. So you're saving a bunch of money buying from us. So assume that at some point, sooner or later, you're going to have to spend some of the money you saved on a repair. If you're not into risk, go buy a new one. New, I would say this truck probably is in the $40,000 to $50,000 range. Two-wheel drive, manual, yeah, for sure. Maybe more, maybe more like 45. But that's what you need to do. Then you get the bottled water and you get the big shot treatment, and you might even get a loaner vehicle or something like that. But that's the only way to go risk-free that we know of. So, and that only lasts for 3 years. Anyway, that is all I have to say on that. Mechanically, great truck. Cosmetically, on the exterior, ugly. Interior is nice. And that's it. Thank you very much.